Welcome to Emma's English.
Welcome back to Emma's English Talk, the podcast designed to help you master real-world English. I'm Emma, and I'm absolutely thrilled to have you here with me today. Tell me, have you ever stood in the middle of your living room, frantically searching for your glasses, only to realize they were on top of your head the entire time? We have all been there. Today, we are talking about that highly relatable and sometimes maddening struggle of misplacing everyday items around the house. For today's episode, I want you to just sit back, relax, and listen to the conversation. Don't stress if you don't catch every single word. Later in the episode, we will go through a word tour where we will break down all the key vocabulary and phrases so you can add them to your own daily English. Ready? Let's get started. I can never find my keys when I am completely ready to leave the house in the morning. It happens almost every day, and it makes me feel so stressed.
That happens to me all the time too, Emma, especially with my wallet or my watch. I think I put them in a safe place, but then they just disappear completely.
It is so frustrating because I always swear that I put them on the small wooden table right by the front door when I come home.
I know exactly what you mean, because I do the same thing with my glasses. I put them down for 1 second to wash my face, and then they are gone.
Do you also misplace them when you are in a huge hurry to get to work or catch a bus? It seems to happen most when we have no time.
Yes, absolutely. And then I start running around the living room looking under every single cushion like a crazy person while the clock is ticking.
I usually try to calm down and start retracing my steps from the exact moment I walked into the house with my bags.
That is a very smart strategy to use, but my brain usually just panics instead of thinking clearly and logically when I am running late.
Yesterday was the worst because I spent 20 minutes looking for my smartphone while I was actually holding it and talking to my mother on it.
No way! That is a classic mistake, but it really proves how distracted we are during our daily routines. Did your mother realize what was happening?
Yes, she started laughing at me over the phone when I told her I couldn't find it. I felt so incredibly silly when I realized what I was doing.
Where do your keys usually show up when you finally stop panicking and look carefully? Are they always in the same hidden spot?
Most of the time, they show up inside my heavy winter jacket pocket or right at the bottom of my backpack under all my old notebooks.
For me, they often turn up in the most random places in the kitchen, like next to the microwave or on the kitchen counter.
The kitchen counter is a very dangerous place for small items because we often put our grocery bags there and cover everything up.
Exactly. And then we cover the keys with a big bag of apples or a loaf of bread so we can't see them at all.
I think we just drop our things out of habit without actually looking at what we are doing or paying any attention to our hands.
That makes a lot of sense, because our minds are already thinking about the next task, like making dinner or feeding the cat.
My grandmother always told me that the best solution is to have a specific basket or container just for these important daily items.
Did you ever try using a basket or a special hook on the wall after she gave you that advice?
I did actually buy a beautiful little wooden bowl just for my keys last month because I wanted to be organized.
Let me guess, you still don't use it regularly and it's currently empty?
You are completely right, Tom. I used it for exactly 2 days, and then I forgot it even existed on the shelf.
Don't worry too much, because it takes a long time to build a new habit, so don't feel too bad about it.
What is the absolute weirdest place you have ever found something you thought was gone forever?
I once found my television remote control inside the refrigerator behind a jar of mayonnaise.
The refrigerator is definitely the ultimate mystery spot for lost items. How did it even get in there?
I think I went to get a midnight snack, and I was so tired that I just left the remote on the shelf while taking out the milk.
My brother once looked for his favorite running shoes for an hour, and he didn't realize they were already on his feet.
Now that is even better than the smartphone story, Emma. That is hilarious.
We can laugh about it now, but he was so angry and sweaty at the time because he missed his morning exercise group.
It really causes a lot of unnecessary stress when you believe you are going to be late for an important meeting or event.
That's why I always try to leave the house 10 minutes early now, just in case I need to search for something.
I should definitely try doing that because I am always running exactly on time, which means I have zero room for mistakes.
If you are always exactly on time, then any small delay, like losing your keys, completely ruins your morning schedule.
That is so true, and losing my wallet turns my whole morning upside down because I can't buy my morning coffee or enter the train station.
When you turn your house upside down looking for one tiny item, it usually makes a huge mess for you to clean up later too.
Yes, it is terrible because my bedroom looks like a big storm passed through it after I look for my wallet.
And the worst part of the whole experience is when you finally find the item right under your nose.
Oh, I absolutely hate that feeling when the object is sitting right there on the coffee table directly in front of you.
You look at it and you seriously wonder how you missed it after checking that exact room 5 different times.
Our eyes just refuse to see it because we are looking too hard and our brains are too stressed to notice the obvious.
Do you think modern technology can help us solve this problem, or does it just make us more lazy?
Well, they have those little plastic tracking tags you can attach to your keys or wallet now, which connect to your phone.
I have thought about buying those trackers, but I am genuinely afraid I would lose the tracker or forget to charge it.
You use an app on your smartphone to find the tracker because it makes a loud sound, so as long as you have your phone, you're safe.
But as we already established earlier, I also manage to lose my smartphone quite often, so that might not work for me.
That is a very good point, Emma. So technology cannot always save us from our own bad habits.
I guess we just have to slow down and pay more attention to our daily actions instead of rushing through life.
Slowing down sounds like a wonderful plan for both of us, and it might save us a lot of time in the morning.
Welcome to the word tour section. Today, we use some great vocabulary words and idioms that you can use to describe your daily life. Let us look at 6 of them together. First is the verb misplace. To misplace something means to put an object in the wrong place and then forget where it is. It is not permanently lost, you just cannot find it at the moment. For example, I always misplace my pen during long office meetings. Second is the phrase retracing your steps. This means going back to the places you have recently been to see if you can find something you lost. For example, if you lose your umbrella on the way home, you should retrace your steps to the coffee shop. Third is the phrasal verb show up. In our conversation today, show up means to appear or to be found, often unexpectedly after looking for a long time. For example, do not worry about your lost rin. It will show up eventually when you clean the room. Fourth is the phrase out of habit. When you do something out of habit, you do it automatically because you have done it many times before, without thinking about it at all. For example, I turned left out of habit even though I wanted to go a different way today. Fifth is the expression turn upside down. To turn a place upside down means to search everywhere very thoroughly, which usually causes a very big mess. For example, I turned my bedroom upside down looking for my passport before my flight. Finally, we have the idiom right under your nose. This means that something is in a place where it is very easy to see or find directly in front of you, but you still did not notice it. For example, the house keys were right under my nose on the kitchen table the whole time. I hope these practical phrases help you describe your own small daily struggles in English. Keep practicing, and I will see you in the next episode. Great job today! You did a wonderful job finishing this lesson. We talked about a lot of common daily struggles today, and I still can't help but laugh at Tom finding his television remote control inside the refrigerator behind a jar of mayonnaise. It really goes to show how distracted our minds can get during our busy routines. So, the next time you lose your keys or your phone, just take a deep breath, slow down, and remember that you are definitely not alone. To review today's vocabulary and practice your English, don't forget that you can download the free PDF script via the link in the description. Also, please make sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss an episode. Keep up the great work. See you next time.